intro. Just kidding. What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in the video on the channel. And today I needed some comfort food, man. Comfort food. Comfort food. It is a disgustingly stormy, windy, rainy day. And I just finished watching the second slate of games after the Giants lost the mid-off. And I'm just not... they got me today, man. Normally I don't even get annoyed, but that was annoying. 99% chance of winning the game, they still lost it. I needed something that I knew was going to bang, and I needed a craving. So this is what we did. This is not a review. This is like my 7th time going because one of my favorite places. For those who don't know, put the overlay. Leon's Kitchen, located in Garfield, New Jersey. High ratings, 4.7. It has the most love on DoorDash and on Uber Eats. And I love the food here, so I got a bunch of stuff that I have had before and I like. And I also got some more Entenmann's because apparently a lot of people don't know about Entenmann's, and I'd love to be the one to bring out that culture. Also found these in Walgreens. I got some new M&Ms that I'm going to try towards the end. Can y'all see that? Yeah. See that? Toasty vanilla. I don't even know if those are new or not, but I never heard of them. That's what's on the agenda today, man. Drop a thumbs up. I love y'all. Let's just chill out. I want y'all to see this stuff because some of y'all might not have seen it yet. Some of y'all don't know about it. Doesn't matter. I'm talking too much. Let's start off with this one. I got a nice little appetizer combo platter. Comes with the pork fried rice if you ask for it. This comes out to about 9 and change, and you get 4 chicken wings. And when they say 4, it's really 8 because they give you this the flat and the drum on each. So they're not skimping you and just giving you 4 pieces, but it's the whole ones with the pork fried rice. Had to get that. This is my favorite thing from here. It is not actually Chinese food. When I say Chinese food, I mean Americanized Chinese food, but they still make it and it's delicious, but I get it every time. We got the chicken teriyaki platter right here as well. So this comes with, you get a choice of whatever different type of carb that you want, but I got the house special lo mein with that. This is the most expensive version of it. This comes out to about 11 and change. If you get it with white rice, it's like 9, but I wanted to go with the gusto. We ain't playing around today. So that's what I got on that. It also comes with vegetables, which are over here. Very similar to Sarku, Japan, but a lot better. Then I got an order of the beef with the string beans. A lot of people don't know about the string beans. A lot of people do beef with broccoli, but I like the string beans. Also got the pork fried rice because it's a combo platter, and I only ordered a combo platter because it comes with an egg roll, which I really, really wanted. I needed an egg roll. They also threw in, you can see they put a little sign in here, said thank you for your pickup order. So you get a free order of their crab rangoons, which, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not the best. That's probably the worst thing they have there, but it's free. I'm not gonna be mad at that. Also, of course, weapon of choice is the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. And believe it or not, for the first time in the history of this channel, I did not forget the hot mustard or the hot sauce. Whew, man, let's eat. Let's start off with my platter, the chicken teriyaki with the house special lo mein and vegetables. I got a fork and a knife because it's got noodles. This right here is an absolute banger. One of my favorite things they do here, and I know it's not Chinese food, but they're Chinese people who make it. It's a Chinese restaurant, Americanized Chinese restaurant. But look at this. If you don't think this is about to go crazy, oh, you put in. If you like the chicken teriyaki from Sarku, Japan, which I do, this is like 1,000 times better version of it. And you get the choice with the lo mein. And I do like the little vegetables that come with it. This goes so crazy. I'm starting to feel better already. Oh, they do bonus shrimp. We got bonus shrimp. Bonus shrimp. Their lo mein is always on point. Their chicken, they cook it on the little wok, but it's got the little like char pieces on it. The same as if you would use the flat top. Just the best, bro. I'm sorry I'm smacking. I apologize. Sometimes you just gotta go in. No need for a rating, but I'll rate it anyway. Chinese food is my favorite thing, bro. This is a 9.5. I think it goes absolutely crazy. You already know. I tried to get some Sprite. Dang, Hannah. Nothing hits like that for me. Got the wings and the garlic sauce with the pork fried rice. Now, this is where I come in. This is where I really come in with this. You must. It's a must. It's a must. I think the mustard's an acquired taste for some people, which is cool. I ain't mad at you. But for me, I have acquired it. Always a banger for me. Yes, sir. A little bit of that. Starting to feel better. It's depressing, man. Depressing. All right. Let me get a little of the rice with the mustard. All that. There you go. If you feel inside, just call Leon up, man. They'll help you out. You can get the garlic sauce on the side if you still want your wings crispy. But I kind of like when it's like sticky like this. But I have done the I have a container over there, I promise you. I have done it with getting the fried chicken with the garlic sauce on the side, which you can do. And it does go crazy. Mm. Oh, this is it for me right now. The Giants had I was gonna not say anything, but I have to, man. They got me today. I know my team is mid, and I'm not really mad about that, because like they ain't going to the playoffs. It's not a problem. I just don't want to hear these annoying Jets fans. Like, I just, man, go away. But it couldn't have gotten any worse, right? We ain't got no quarterbacks left. Our backup got hurt today, so we had to bring in a guy we had in the practice squad, who's a rookie, who's undrafted, and I guess they didn't trust him because we threw for an NFL record -8 yards today. That's -8. That's wild. That's wild. Beef and string beans. It's the same sauce as the beef and broccoli. I just like the string beans. Sometimes I like to do a little switch up, but it's the same exact sauce. So, and even with all that, the fact that everybody in the stadium, including the Giants and the Jets, knew we weren't going to pass the ball, we still managed to basically win the game and then lose it, which is crazy. For people who didn't watch, there's about a minute left in the game. We had the ball, and I got a onion. That is good. All we had to do was get a first down or kick a field goal, because the Jets were just as bad as the Giants were, and they couldn't score either. So, 4th and 1, we decide to kick it. Our kicker, who never misses, who admittedly is injured, but we knew he was injured. If you can't play, you can't play. Because the kick he missed was a chip shot. And he missed 2 of them. But I digress. Even with that miss, the Jets, who haven't done anything all day on offense, have to basically get about 30 to 40 yards to get in the field goal range with no timeouts. And they did. They made the field goal. And once they made the field goal, I knew the Giants were going to lose, because now you're asking a team that literally can't throw the ball to throw and to score. And it wasn't going to happen. So we took the L. We had no business playing that game, like being in the game. If I'm a Jets fan, I know you're happy, but I don't feel good about it, because y'all, to play a team without a quarterback, it's tough, man. But it's just one of those things, like when it's a rival and it's bragging rights, most people around here, for the most part, there are Eagles and Cowboys fans here as well. But for the most part, most people that I know are Giants and Jets fans. Now I got to hear them for a whole another, I don't even know how long it is we play another game. Man. I just don't want to hear them. Because I can't, there's no comeback. We lost. There's nothing to say. But This, like I said, tastes just like the beef and broccoli. You don't have to really look at that. Also got the crab rangoons. I am feeling better though. Food make you feel good. These, like I said, they're a little too sweet for me with rangoons, to be honest. I like them, but I don't love them. I've had better. But they free. Well, at least leaving with something. Sorry. Those for me are 6. They're just, all right. But the egg rolls, you can't really mess these up. Unless it's like super mushy. You going with the sauce, man. But for the people who aren't sports fans, I know some of y'all may not get it, and I understand, but it's a weird thing. And it's not, I wouldn't just say it's a guy thing, because I know a lot of women who watch sports, they get just as mad as men do. So, I'm not going to say this is gender specific, but predominantly sports fans. Recently, that's changed a lot more, but are mostly guys. So to all the ladies out there who got a man, or a woman, whatever you like, I don't discriminate, whatever you want, that maybe he's a little upset today, right? A lot of fans ain't happy because it's a very weird day. A lot of teams lost that shouldn't have lost. Just let him. Let him be. Let him be. Just let him be. You know what I'm saying? Just let him be. Or her. Because it's just a weird thing we have. There's got to be something that y'all, because look, everybody likes something that can annoy you. You know what I'm saying? I get why some people say, oh, it's just a game, which it is. At the end of the day, the world's not going to stop. Like, I'm not grand scale mad. You just get annoyed about stuff like that. We all do. It's going to happen to all of us. It just, you know, and there's going to, hey, bonus shrimp. I think they just threw some shrimp in here. You're lucky I ain't allergic to shellfish. Oh, good though. But yeah, man, just let him be. You know what I mean? It's tough out here. If you don't like sports, can you please answer me in the comments? And this isn't condescending. This is like genuine curiosity. What is it that you do or you watch or something that you're passionate about? That you look forward to? It could be movies, could be music, could be... I know a lot of women like to watch like them true crime podcasts and, you know, when they be talking about like the crazy subjects and stuff. And y'all be super into that stuff. And, you know, personally me, there's some that I've watched, but not really my thing, but I respect the passion. The main thing I'm trying to say here, respect the passion. You feel me? Just respect the passion. And let him have his day. Right? Especially if he likes Denver, because Denver beat the Chiefs today. And they ain't had a season worth anything. And just let him be happy. Unless it's serious, just let him enjoy the day. Or, if it's not serious, get him some Chinese food. Because there's going to come a day where, I don't know, maybe they canceled Taylor Swift tickets for some of y'all. Man, bro. Taylor Swift, the movie's still in theaters. And it's been out, what, 3 weeks now? Either 2 or 3 weeks? I think 3. The Passion? People come dressed up, and I went like to the movies. People are dressed up like they going out. And the theaters aren't really that soundproof, right? They kind of are, but they're not really. So when they open the door, you just hear bass. I didn't even know she had songs with bass in them, to be honest. I don't really listen to that. But they're all singing and dancing. It's crazy. I respect the passion. Like, I respect that. I don't, can't say I personally listen to any of that kind of music, but there's a group of people, like 50 people walking out of the theater, and they're all still singing. And then there's a group of 50 people going into the theater, and they're still singing. I respect that. You got to really be passionate about something to go to a movie that's a concert. But they treat it like it's an event. And I guess everybody converges in one place, you know? Just like they have NFL watch-alongs, because I respect that. People that are fans will go to like a stadium or like an arena, even when the team's not there, and they'll watch the game with everybody because you're with like-minded people. That's the passion that I rock with. So I respect that, man. I really do. So just, don't knock people's passions. As long as they are not hurting anybody. Just let them be. And when something happens that you might be down about with that passion, speaking of which, I won't get on a bad topic, but rest in peace to Matthew Perry. I grew up watching Friends, like a lot of people. As far as sitcoms go, it is in my top 3 sitcoms of all time. Real talk. It's one of those things that I don't know why I always liked it, but I did. I never really watched Seinfeld, nothing like that. I also really like King of Queens. And there's a few other ones, but it's to that weird point in life where you're starting to have the people that you watched as a kid. Your people that you kind of like enjoyed watching, and they might have got you through bad times when you are looking at television. Sometimes you're going through stuff, you watch, you laugh, and I'm guilty of that too. And he always made me laugh, and it's always sad to lose somebody, and especially in the like manner that it happened. But I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of feel the same way. So I don't want to touch on the negative stuff, but I feel like he at least deserves me offering condolences at the very least. But this hit the spot. I do want to try these as well, though. So let's get into these. All right, table's all cleaned off. We're ready to go. I found these in Walgreens. Toasty vanilla M&Ms. I don't know if this is a re-release. I've eaten a lot of different M&Ms I've reviewed over the years, and I do not remember these at all. So, again, Walgreens. I don't know. I don't remember. Toasty vanilla just sounded like a cool kind of little vibe. It's got a Christmas scarf on it, so I'm thinking something maybe Christmassy, but I'm no expert. 3 different colors. You got the tan, you got the brown, you got the white. Doesn't matter. Let's go. That is different. I tell you, when you eat M&Ms, they're almost always like right what they say they are. Meaning, if it says it's toasty vanilla, I taste like a very strong vanilla flavor with a like toasty element to it. I know it sounds obvious, but some companies, when they make things, it doesn't match what they say. This legitimately does, and most M&Ms do. Now the question is, are they good? Because it does taste like advertised. And the answer is kind of open-ended. I would say they are good, yes. But I would also say that I would get sick of eating these after about 5 or 6, which I still can't say about certain M&Ms, which makes them better. So these aren't ones that I would go out of my way to get. I just feel like even as a candy, it's just really sweet. And I find myself getting tired of them very quickly, but they did nail the flavor. Just not my favorite M&Ms. Honestly, even till this day, some of the original M&Ms are still my favorite, like peanut and peanut butter. But that's just me. These are good, but not great on an M&M scale. I would give them a 6 out of 10. And last, to get my sadness out of the way, also in my Entenmann's greatest hits. Again, I think this is just some of the best store-bought stuff ever. This is no exception. Now, okay. Oh, wait. Y'all said to do this. Look, I see it now. Look. This was not on the other ones, by the way. People telling me I had to push in from the sides. This was not on the specialty boxes that I have. But let's try. Oh. This wasn't on here, man. I'm telling you. This was not on here. That is different. That's not on the special edition boxes, bro. I'm telling you. I've opened the other box yesterday. That's how I know. I was there. This is the easiest open that you will ever see from me. Along with their crumb donuts, which I prefer the original crumb. Some people like the devil's cake one. But this right here is just OG. It is just a rich frosted, chocolate frosted. Inside is like yellow cake, man. And you get this with a glass of milk, look. This is like an OG for me. And you can't beat classics. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is not an ad. I bought every single box of Entenmann's you see on here. There is not a better store-bought bakery company that exists that I know of. This is it for me. These donuts with a glass of milk, even if you heat them up for like 10 seconds, they hit different. Same thing. These are a 9 out of 10 for me. We gotta get the crumb donuts next. What are we saying? That actually kind of did help. You know, they call it food therapy, and I don't like to rely on food to feel better, but I always make sure I still don't overeat it. But it does help. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes being a fan of crappy teams is hard. And right now, in my life, the only good team that I root for is the Boston Celtics. Everybody else, kinda bad. It is what it is. It happens. But the pendulum usually swings for me, just like it swings for everybody else. You have bad times and good times, unless you like teams that always suck. You're worse than I am. Just being honest with you. At least my teams are good sometimes. But that's still going to be the end of the video, man. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Y'all made me feel better. I hope I made you feel better. So, with that being said, got some stuff planned for next week. I can't wait to show it to y'all, but we will be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.